Wubs in the house. Viral opinion in the house. What's going on, fellas? How you guys doing? Friday afternoon, New York City. Enchantment, good evening. Claudette, how you doing this afternoon, this evening? Hope everybody had a great week. Told you guys we would make it to Friday. We would make it to the weekends. We did it. Corvette girl, how you doing? Friday. Yeah, guys, we made it. Every Monday it seems like a struggle, right? Reaching to Friday. It's like, are we ever gonna get there? We did it. Feel like this week went by quick. We got Christopher Columbus Day coming up. Columbus Day Parade is going to be held here in New York. Unfortunately, I don't have my press pass credentials, so I can't be behind the barrier to get you guys a nice up close look at everything, but I'll still most likely be in attendance. We'll go down to the Columbus Day Parade. Check it out. But I will have my press credentials for the Halloween Day Parade, which is much more exciting than the Columbus Day Parade. So at least we'll be able to enjoy and attend that. There's going to be a fight at the parade. Corvette girl, thank you for sharing the IG. Anybody familiar with Occupy Wall Street? Occupy Wall Street. It was one of the first it was the first protest that I ever seen firsthand with my own eyes. One of the biggest. The government went really hard to shut that protest down. It was at this park. There was like an encampment, tons and tons of tents. It was this park. I believe this park is called Zugatti Park. I believe this park is called Zugatti Park. And it was held here, as you could see, like back in the day, one of the few parks with actual like chargers. So people, like, when they had their little encampment, they were actually able to charge their phones. Yes, this is where we are on Wall Street, essentially, basically. This is Wall Street. But yeah, it was this park. Zugatti Park. This is where Occupy Wall Street. This is like the hub. Mums, is that what the flower's called? Enchantment with the nice sticker. It's cool, it's pretty neat. This is the first time I'm getting to see my membership stickers. Again, want to give a shout out to Angry Vet. I know he's not in here, but if somebody wouldn't mind dropping his link, really appreciate him for that. I believe he gave out 50 memberships. Definitely much appreciated. Okay, yeah, so those flowers are called mums. How was everybody's week? Good, I hope. Mine was very eventful. I had court, I think Tuesday or Monday, I'm not sure. That was a success, depending on how you look at it. I mean, I would have liked to go to trial. That way they would have been forced to provide me with their body cameras. The case was dismissed. So no body cam footage, but at least that's one less thing I have to worry about, right? Now Tuesday, since Monday is a holiday, Columbus Day, the courts will not be operational, so my court date for which arrest? Well, it's 2 arrests. They put 2 arrests on one date. It is for the police station. I was recording outside of the police station, inside of the train. I was subsequently arrested. It's just due to incompetence, really. So I was arrested. Honestly, they pretty much didn't have anything. I believe they were gonna just charge me with obstruction and then resisting. But when they did arrest me, they found a knife in my bag, which the knife is completely legal. But the captain who found it, she's just so incompetent. She believes the handles on the knife was actually, she thinks it's brass knuckles. I had to provide my lawyer with copies of the actual, the purchase of the knife. It's not brass knuckles, but again, for me, I don't look at it as a loss or an issue. I just look at it as a good thing. It's going to show the incompetence, right? You're a police officer who enforces the law. You arrest me for nonsense. You find a knife on me, and you charge me with having brass knuckles when the knife itself, it's hands on the knife. So it shows a level of incompetence, which I'm happy for. You know, a judge gets to look at that, look at the description of the knife. The knife was bought online, so I go to court for that, as well as the Mayor Adams press conference. The corrupt mayor in New York City, former NYPD officer. He's had 3 or 4 police chiefs resign under his tutelage. So it's going to be a combination of the knife, which I'm very, very, very confident that'll be dismissed once a judge gets to look at it and see exactly what it was. I don't even believe they charged me with having a knife, which that's exactly what it is. They charged me with having brass knuckles. So once it's reviewed, it's seen what I actually had. It'll be dismissed. and I'll be able to pursue that case as well, which I already do have a lawyer pursuing that one. Easy cameras on. Bite glove. Nah, my the knife that I carry, it's specifically designed because I don't know if you remember, about 5 years ago they changed the law for gravity knives. And essentially prior to that law, I bought a specific set of knives so that I wouldn't run into that problem. It's a fixed blade with a handle, so like in the event you were getting assaulted by multiple attackers, nobody would be able to take the knife out of my hand. It's just a handle. It's two handles on the knife. You know, if I was getting attacked by multiple people, they wouldn't be able to take the knife out of my hand. And that's what it is. But incompetent police sergeant is what she was. She, in her mind, it was brass knuckles. I get my day in court Tuesday. Hopefully that'll be dismissed right away. But again, the important thing for me more than anything is getting the body camera footage so I could provide that to my attorney. Everybody always comes down to Wall Street to take a picture with the bull. But the funny thing is, we're going to show you guys the funny thing in a second. Everybody likes taking pictures with the bull's dingling. It's the strangest thing ever. It's like everybody comes from all over the world to take a picture with his big balls. Let's go take a look at it. Another happy couple, made happy by the pairing of these balls. Truly amazing when you think about it. That genitals could make somebody so happy. They're definitely serious, guys. Look at the line. People are lined up for this. The line goes down the block. Line goes all the way to the Statue of Liberty. Look at that. Let's see one more happy couple. One more happy group.
A fila do ovo tá maior do que a
Look at the level of joy and happiness. The level of joy and happiness brought to people. If you didn't think balls made people happy, you learned something here today. Look at them. Remember their faces. All the ball lovers in New York. If you got a pair of balls, be careful, because we got people lined up lined up. The line stretches down the block. Look at even this little guy. Oh my God, they got the kids out here. The kids out here are doing it. Oh, it was a crazy. It wasn't a crazy week, but it was a crazy week. Like, so many things going on. National Museum of American Indian. We just was at an Indian or Native American protest. Just, when was it? 2 days ago, Wednesday? Nice, another chilly day, guys. It's chilly out here in New York. You can tell by the way everybody's dressed. Right? No more shorts, short sleeves. Everybody's breaking out the vests, the hoodies, the hats. Myself as well. Got even a turtleneck going. I'm over here walking the light like a real New Yorker. I don't know why they have this. They like jack the entire park up. My favorite hat.
Congratulations, Lord.
Hello, David. Leela says, hello, David. I'm getting ready to watch Friday Night SmackDown Wrestling in about 2 hours. That's what's up. I remember back in the day. Trying to think of my times. My times for wrestling was Stone Cold Steve Austin era. Stone Cold Steve Austin. The Rock. Mankind. WCW was like D-Generation X was like one of my favorite groups. Diamond Dallas Page. Who else was in WCW? Good times though, good times. Sting was I think WCW. Make sure you hit the like button. Chad Ryan in the house. What's up, Chad? My class had the heater on max when I went to class today. See, I don't know about the heater. Maybe you close the window. I think the heater might be a little bit too extreme. And another class had the AC on blast. Yeah, that's New York for you, right? You next to the boat? Yeah, I'm next to the Staten Island Ferry. Easy. Dude, I do this. Stop right now. Or we fight tonight? God bless you, brother. Eddie Guerrero, yeah. Eddie Guerrero, we lie, we cheat, we steal. I used to like that little one. He used to come out in a lowrider. We lie, we cheat, we steal. We lie, we cheat, we steal. Eddie Guerrero brings back memories. Yeah, I got a bunch of wrestlers I like, but I forget. You know, I got so much happened from then until now. I need to be reminded. But yeah, Eddie Guerrero and his cousin, they would be like stealing the match and cheating. I used to love it. Rikishi putting his butt in everybody's face. There was some crazy characters in wrestling. Rikishi putting his culo on everybody. Noodles Live. Yep, I know, right? A lot of them are alive and really old. And some of them even died. Sid just retired this year. Oh, Brandon, you retired? From your picture, you look like a young dude. You retired? God bless, brother. Enjoy the retirement. Travel the world. Ultimate Warrior? Ultimate Warrior is before my time. I can't even lie. I don't really know much about him. I actually think I need to save a cat, guys. Hear a cat. I do hear a cat somewhere in these bushes over here. We're gonna investigate. Is there a cat in here that needs help? I heard you. I heard you, buddy. Look, you're not even supposed to be in here, but you're in here. Free area. Alright, let me see. Let's see if I find him. Hold on one second, guys. Real quick. Cat was rescued. There's some lady, one of the park workers, drove by. You see me rescuing a cat, and you say hi, and you make a big deal about it. Like, I don't need to autograph and to kiss babies because I rescued a cat. You see me rescuing a cat, just keep driving. No need to make a big deal about it, young lady. You're doing your parks department little work, just keep doing it. No need to stop and look at me save a cat. Hello from Germany. What's up, Ivan? Hulk Hogan. Of course I know Hulk Hogan. BX Swag in the house. Let me give the homie BX Swag a wrench. You always hopping alive, brother. In the comments, I appreciate you. Everybody welcome BX Swag to the wrench gang. He been rocking with us for a while now. Ric Flair died. I didn't know that. Noodles is on you. East Coast. Yep, Ivan. BX from Whole Ave. Like, yo. No, not me, bro. I'm not even 40 yet. That's what's up, Brandon. You retired that early, bro. Travel the world, bro. Being from New York, like when I was younger, I used to never, I would have, if you would have asked me, I would have told you I'd never leave. Like, there's no reason to go anywhere else. It's the best city in the world. Why would I go anywhere else to do anything? After traveling, brother, it's amazing. Like, meeting people, living different ways, different cultures, fully embracing yourself in it. It's amazing. These are 60 and 70, 80s. Almost 40, but not yet. Ivan with the donation. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Ivan blessed me with some euros. Those are euros, right? Thank you, brother. Thank you, Ivan. Shout out to Ivan in Germany. Thank you, brother. The Reefer Madness. David, you're mean. You didn't even give I Am Got a Wrench. They were looking at me so much. Let me go that way. They had their little eyes on me. It slipped my mind. It's not that I didn't want to give him a wrench or because of anything. Like, you guys seen me collab with him 2 times already, 2 or 3 times. Just slipped my mind. And he only very recently gave me a wrench, like, but it's not, there's nothing there. It slipped my mind. Sometimes I'm walking, there's a lot going on, you know? But next time I see him in the chat, I'll definitely give him a wrench. There's nothing there. Isn't it 6 p.m. for you? Yeah, it's 6:13 in New York right now. Traveling is great. Full court press in the house. For sure, full court. For sure. If I didn't have to come back to New York, I probably wouldn't anymore. I've paid my dues here long enough. Everything that you could possibly go through or do in New York, I feel like I've done it. Damn, the comments move so quick. Thank you, Ivan. Thank you, brother. Ooh, we got a nice sunset, guys. Beautiful. Beautiful. Who's mad cool, Easy? I don't understand. My girl is mad cool? What do you mean? Oh, I'm that girl. Yeah, yeah. I try my best. Every Friday I try to get dolled up for the fellas. Hit the town, put on my walking boots. I try my best. I think the fact that I'm a strong black woman intimidates a lot of men. I go and I sit by the bar alone. Not too not too many gentlemen offer me a drink. But it is what it is when you're a strong black woman. It can intimidate playing, brother. How was your week? What do you got in store for the weekend? I'll buy you a drink, baby. And I'll put my fingers through your bed. Full court press. You buy me a drink, one hand washes the other. Don't think you're gonna buy me a drink and I'm not gonna do something for you. Maybe I can't buy you a drink back, but I'll stroke my hands through that big old bed. Damn, that the sun went down mad quick. I was quick. Beautiful, beautiful day. Look at these people on the boat. There's too many people on that boat, though. I always look at it like that's the life. That's when you know you're doing real good for yourself. When you get yourself a boat and you get to enjoy like a nice day on the water. It's real expensive to keep up with them boats. Constant. The water, this water, especially this is a river, but it does lead out into the sea. It's gonna be heavy with salt. There's a lot of upkeep with these boats, especially with salt water. Eats away at the boat. Let's head uptown. Twingo goes the fingo. She's a runner. She's a track star. Davina, my lady, stop ignoring my comments. What did you say? Davina is just so romantic. You're sharing this beautiful moment with your subs. I mean, it was a long week. We made it, right? Tell you guys every Monday or every Sunday, right? At the end of the live, like, I'll see you guys on the weekend. We got to push through another work week ahead of us. We got to make it through it for this moment. Hopefully for most of us, right? We get the weekends to ourselves. Even though we shared Friday, right? We shared Friday with our employers. At least we don't got to wake up Saturday. We don't got to wake up Sunday. We could enjoy a little bit of football. Jersey City's nice though, guys. I was looking to move to Jersey City for a while. At first, as a New Yorker, it was just like impossible. Like, even the thought of moving to Jersey. There's my gal right there. There she blows. Suzanne, this is your first live? Appreciate you being here. I feel like I saw you before. But if this is your first live, thank you for being here. What's the best food spot? The $1.50 food spot. The $1.50 pizza. And I mean that, like, I got a few spots, like Fogo de Chao. That's one of my top places, like, before I linked up with my lady. If I met a nice gal, we would go to Fogo de Chao, or you can eat steak. They cut it off the rack right in front of you. Top notch, top quality. It's a Brazilian steakhouse. It's in the 50s, Lower Manhattan. Fogo de Chao. There's a spot in Brooklyn. It's a sushi spot. I don't want to share it because I go there a lot. And I don't want I don't want to get caught like Hell Rel sitting there eating my sushi. And somebody comes and lays the Friday Night Smackdown on me. So I'm going to keep a sushi spot to myself. But there's an amazing sushi spot in Brooklyn. All you can eat. This place is top notch. Top notch. Look at the beautiful blue water. I wish this water was blue. In person, it's very much green, but still nice. I still feel the aesthetic. Yeah, I know. You're right. It does look blue. I shouldn't ruin it for you. Just because I could see that it's ugly and green, I shouldn't tell you guys that. Ever been a PR? No. I never went to PR because it's just like America. It's an American territory. It's American money, you know. I prefer to go to a place where I can get some bang for my buck. You go to DR, $1 is like 55 Dominican pesos. You go to Colombia, $1 is like 10,000 Colombian pesos. You go to Mexico, 21 pesos is like $1. So I like to go someplace where, you know, at the end of the trip, a lot of times, and even at the end of dinner, I'll eat dinner. You spend some money and you look at your credit card bill, it's like nothing because, you know, you use your credit card, it converts over from pesos to dollars and you can see exactly what you spent. Plus, I move with like a cashback credit card, so anytime I spend money, so it's never, I'm never spending a lot of money, especially when I'm out of the country, traveling, eating good. Like, it's very minimal. Yeah, I encourage everybody, guys. Like, I love South America, Colombia, Brazil, Peru, Panama. Like, don't believe everything you say in the news that these places are just bad places where people are gonna do bad things to you. Nah, especially like I'll say like Mexico. You go to Brazil, people you just meet, they'll open their house to you. You know, really good people. Yeah, I've been to Japan. I've been to Osaka and I've been to Tokyo. Both trips only like 3 days. When I go back to Thailand, though, me and my girl are gonna head out to Japan, so we'll be taking you guys along for that trip. Have you ever been to China? I have been to China, but I've been to Beijing. I've been to Beijing. I've been to Hong Kong, and there's some place else that I've been to, but I can't remember the name of it. It was very brief. It was only for like 2 days. You gotta apply for the passport, easy. It's a whole process. Whole process. Just look it up. You gotta send your birth certificate, social security card. It's a whole process. Yes, my girlfriend's Asian. She's Thai. Even though a lot of people don't think she looks like it, but she's 100% Thai. Robert, you love Asian and black women? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know what, Robert? Let me see something. See one more thing. Oh, the NYPD boat. NYPD Coast Guard, I guess. Is that what we would call them? You like Blasians, Asian and black? So with her friends, I don't know. None of her friends really like me. All her friends actually hate me. How did we meet? We met in Thailand. We met in Thailand. We met each other like in passing, like really briefly. We exchanged numbers and like we talked. I don't know, we might have talked for a day or something, and then we decided to meet up. Literally been with her ever since. I have a condo in Thailand, but I rent it out. An Australian couple's been staying there for like the past, I want to say almost 4 years since the lockdowns. So anytime I also put it on Airbnb, so anytime my condo's booked, I try to find a hotel cheaper than the nightly rate I'm charging for my condo. That way, I'm at least making a little bit of money. And when I met her, I was staying in a hotel, and basically we met, we went out for drinks. She wasn't, I don't know, according to her, she wasn't feeling me that much. She said she was about to leave me. We wound up having a drink. We had a drink. And then we went a couple other places. Like 2 or 3 other places. We had a couple more drinks. And she invited me over while like I was a little thot. And I've been with her ever since. David, dude, I asked my crush to be my girlfriend. Just asking for advice. Yeah, bro, go for it. When I was young, like when I was in, I'll say even high school. When I was in high school, I was a little bit, like not a little, I was actually really shy. So like, I'm not gonna lie, like a lot of the girlfriends I had in high school, they kind of like got me, if you know what I mean. Like they bagged me, they pursued me, and that's like how we started dating. I was really shy in high school. There's a lot of girls, like I think back of when I was a kid, and there was like a lot of people I felt like I should have talked to, like I should have had more relationships, like long standing relationships, and possibly they would have materialized into good friends. We probably would have been friends today, but being too shy, I didn't speak up as a teenager, and I regret it. Like I regret it to this day. I'm like, yo, why was I so shy? You talk to somebody and they say, what's the worst that happens? They say no, or they're not interested. But there'd be times like I'd see a pretty girl on the train. I'm like, damn, she's beautiful. I should talk to her. I didn't talk to her. I go home and like I would think about it for days. Like, damn, why didn't I say something? Why didn't I just say hello? Why didn't I do something? Why did I just look like a meatball? So yeah, and shit, man, I would say go for it. Go for it, brother. Davina, have you ever experimented with guys before? I'm a lesbian. Robert. Scissor fight. I like scissor fights. To be honest, I think it's a waste of time to get a girlfriend in high school because then you won't see them in college. Uh, it wasn't even that. I was just really shy. Again, like I was a little too. It wasn't healthy. Like it wasn't a healthy shy. I feel like I would have even been like more progressive socially. Like I'm not even today. Like I'm not very big socially. I'm on here with you guys. I go live. I chat and talk it up with you guys, but in reality, like I don't. It's just the way I was brought up. Like if I don't know you and like you come up to me and you're talking to me, like I don't. I'm taught to be like a little bit more defensive. Like what's this person doing? Are they trying to scam me? They're trying to set me up. It's partially a New York thing, but also like I said, my father's family from the South, my mother's family's from the Caribbean. We're just taught to be very guarded, very protective of information and yourself. I'm not very trusting, you know. Beautiful view, sun going down, yeah. Loyalty over royalty in the house. Everybody go check them out. Same scenario, both get bored. How to normalize walking alone, like visiting places. I walk alone all the time. The majority of my videos are walking alone. It's hard being a Mexican American, David, with light skin. Really? I used to have a place in Cancun, not in the hotel zone downtown. Mexican people are very, for my experiences, they're very good people. During the whole lockdown, I lived in Mexico for like 7 months. 7 months, I believe. Good people, very good people. Again, the same same like Brazil. Open their house to you. You don't feel funny. You don't feel any kind of way. Very good people. The police are filthy. Some of the worst cops I ever encountered in my life. But the actual Mexican people, beautiful people, good people, love to enjoy themselves, have a good time. I've always been treated good by Mexican people. Nah, I don't have a place in Cancun anymore. It's become a little bit too expensive. I don't have a place there anymore. Or in Brazil either. How can you afford all these? No, I don't have a place in Cancun. And I don't have a place in Brazil anymore. Yeah, Suzanne, Mexico is beautiful. Real nice. You go up to a stand, you don't have change. Like, let's say you're a couple pesos short, 40 pesos short, and you got a big bill. They won't make you break it. They'll say, you're good. Don't worry about it. They're really good people, man. Really good people. Loyalty over royalty. Shout out to Puerto Rico, brother. I grew up in the Bronx. All I knew growing up was black, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Irish, Italian. I didn't even know there were other people that existed. It was only black, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Irish, Italian. I didn't know other people existed. The part of the Bronx I grew up in. Shout out to Puerto Rico. How do I buy the properties? Um, I've never owned property in other countries. I've owned condos. It's a difference because in a lot of other countries, you can own land as a foreigner. And to own a condo in, like, let's say Cancun, what I like to do is, like, I like to kind of get things as on a deal. So, example, the place I got in Thailand, one of them, and the place that I got in Mexico, it was a situation where I believe in Mexico, it was a Canadian. He was divorcing his wife, and they kind of needed to sell a condo quickly for whatever reason. So I got that at a good deal. And again, you have to keep in mind this is in another country. So if you're getting a condo in one of these places, it's not expensive at all. You could get a condo in Mexico for under 30 grand, a condo in Thailand for under 30 grand, a condo in Colombia for like 25,000, 20,000. So, and that's gonna make you dependent on how you operate. Like, all you have to do is pay somebody for the upkeep of the house to get it ready for the turnaround for the next guest, which is not a lot of money at all. You know, you would only need to pay a cleaning lady. Depending on how you set up, you know, anybody who's you with Airbnb, you could set it up where the minimum stay requirement is a week or 2 weeks. So depending on how it goes, you know, you might only need to pay a cleaning lady 4 times a month, 5 times a month, and not a lot of money. Maybe $20 every time she cleans. Again, minimum wages. $20 would be considered a lot of money for 2 hours to 3 hours of work in Colombia or Mexico, you know. Yeah. All the places I go: Medellin, Rio de Janeiro, Cancun, Mexico City, Bangkok, Angeles City, Philippines, Manila. I only go and invest in places where tourists go. I mean, it's not really that complicated, right? If you're here in America, you're working a job, you got a decent job, put your money to a year to 2 years, and you'll continue making money. Like, there was a time in my life that during the whole lockdown situation, I didn't have a job. All my money was coming through Airbnb, even with things slowing down. So, you know, you might be able to make an extra $500 to $700 a month just by making a Airbnb in a foreign country, you know, renting it out. I do that 3 months a year, renting summer pace, my ground rent. Yeah, you got to think of it that way, especially if you're not working a job where you're gonna have a pension. You can't rely solely on Social Security, you know. And eventually, what I would like to do, really and truly, is I like to have like 10 condos in Bangkok, to where, you know, that could fully, if I'm living abroad, like if I'm living in New York, that might not be able to take care of my expenses. But if I'm living in Bangkok or the Philippines or Vietnam, and I have 10 condos and they're all on Airbnb and Zillow, I mean, not Zillow, Zerbo, Booking.com, Hotels.com, things like that, it'll be able to fund my lifestyle, and it won't be strenuous. So that's why what I encourage a lot of my friends to do. Just because you're working a job, you don't have a 401k, you don't have a pension or any of those things, it doesn't mean that there's not a situation available to you where you're going to be able to retire comfortably. Looks really nice. Sunset. Yeah. Funny thing is, I had a lot of friends make fun of me. A lot of my buddies. It was joking, but they would say, like, why you live in New York, one of the best places in the world? Why are you buying, like, what are you, broke? You can't afford to buy condos in New York or in America? Like, why are you going to some third world country to buy condos? And it's like, number one, I can't afford a condo in New York. I can't afford a condo in Atlanta. I can't afford a condo in Colombia. And even in New York, like, you can't even rent out your condo. Like, it's not, Airbnb is almost like illegal in New York. So the maintenance, also that's one of the things I didn't mention. Like, my maintenance fee for my condo in Thailand is $9 a month. So you buy a condo, maintenance fee is $9 a month, and, like, let's say in a country like Thailand, I have the condo, I own it, it's paid off. I can then go to the bank and take out a loan against the condo. So if I want to, that option is there for me to purchase another condo, or possibly, depending on the location where I go to get another condo, I could purchase another 2 condos. So if my condo is worth 30 grand, I could go to the bank. They would sit an appraiser to find out the value of my condo, the current market value. So maybe I bought it for 30, but now it's worth 35,000. The bank would then give me a loan for 35,000, and I could then take that money and purchase another condo in a different area. I wish I was a genius. I'm still figuring all this out. Still figuring it all out, but I feel it's important to share information. Everybody wants to be so selfish and so greedy in the world. Like, Each one teach one. Yeah, I definitely agree with that saying. The world's a better place if everybody's economically free, right? We don't have to worry about hunger, homeless, theft. If everybody has what they need, the world's just a safer place. If everybody's happy, healthy, in good spirits, one less person you gotta worry about. Mugging your mom, robbing your grandmother's purse. This feels like a great situation for the ball to fall into the water, right? I guess they're finished. So I'm taking a nice city walk. A nice walk through New York. Sun is just set here for us. Hurricane was so bad, it sucked the water out of Tampa. I mean, me and my cousin, we were just talking about this. I feel like if you move to Florida, you know what you're signing up for. You know every season around the same time there's going to be hurricanes. And again, I think I keep telling you guys, like, I've been thinking about moving to Florida, Texas, or Vegas. And all this hurricane talk and all this hurricane situation, it's made me realize that Florida might not be the best option. I need to look more at Texas and Vegas. Even though I don't plan on being a homeowner or property owner in any of those states, I'm still realizing like it's just a lot to deal with, right? Every year, the same time, you have to worry about hurricanes. It doesn't make sense. TGIF, yes sir. My aunt lives in Orlando. She flew out. She's here. That's good, Suzanne. It's good that she has family. Hurricanes coming, she could go and be with family. That's good. David, we got an earthquake here in Southern California. When? Today? Really? I didn't hear anything about that. And my phone usually keeps me updated with the most random news. The Google, I forget what it's called. I think it's called Google News. Usually keeps me very updated. But I'm sorry to hear that, Leela. Hopefully it wasn't bad. Was it major or just like a tremor? Hi, Nike. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. Just taking a stroll through New York, New York City. Nothing major planned. Nothing major planned at all. What is that? Is that thing holding that thing? Lights just turned on. Is that thing carrying that thing? Seems like it. Not sure. Oh no, it's not. They're just seemingly flying in sync. Rock my bed back and forth. I had to hold on. This was during the nighttime. Oh wow, Leela. It was a 4.6. Oh, a few months back I saw that. I saw that on the news. I did see that. I think I've been in two earthquakes. One was in Colombia. I slept through it. They said it did shake a couple things up, but I slept right through it. And I don't know where the other one was, but I didn't feel it. I think also a earthquake happened in New York, if I'm not mistaken, but I didn't feel that one either. Everything big in Texas. I just added Julio to the wrench gang, guys. Please welcome Julio. He's now a part of the wrench gang. Appreciate you, brother. You've been in the last couple chats rocking out with us. Definitely appreciate your presence. Tommy V in the house. What's up, brother? Enchantment. Yeah, I knew there was one in New York. I didn't feel it, though. I heard about it, but I did not feel it. I believe I was also here in New York when it happened, but I just didn't feel it at all. Appreciate you, Tommy V. India in the house. Shout out to India. Thank you for being here, brother. It's probably early morning for you. Sorry, guys, there was music. A lot of music. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Enchantment. They had a lot of music going. World Trade Center, Suzanne. We're down near the World Trade Center, Battery Park. Battery Park, World Trade Center. No, this is New York. We're in New York. Trump land? Well, yeah, he is from New York. the Trumpster. He is a New Yorker. He is one of us. You have family history in New York? Thought that guy was sleeping. Rubeline from the Philippines wants to know if I'm for Trump with the $5 donation. I tried to ignore your question, so you sent the super chat to highlight your question. Okay, so I've said it before. I'm not registered to vote. I can't vote. If I wanted to vote in this election, I would not be able to. I'm not allowed to because I'm not registered to vote. So, am I for Trump? I'll put it this way. I feel with Donald Trump, you know what he's for. You know what he stands for. He's always going to tell you what's on his mind. And that's very different from most politicians. Most politicians don't do that. They're not honest. If he doesn't like you, he's going to let you know. If he's not for something, he's going to be very honest and tell you he's not for it. So with that said, him compared to Kamala Harris, I believe I'm going to get pure honesty, right? I know that what he says is what he believes and what he's planning to do. With Kamala Harris, she's kind of sat idly by. She's seen Joe Biden, like Joe Biden clearly, most likely, I'm not a doctor, but from my experience meeting people around the world, he clearly has dementia, Alzheimer's disease. She doesn't speak out and say like, yeah, it's time for him to step down. She plays the political game. So with that being said, when it comes to Kamala Harris and Donald Trump, I can't vote. So it really doesn't matter my opinion, but I am more in favor of Donald Trump than I am Kamala Harris. I can't vote, so it doesn't mean anything. Even if I wanted to vote next month, I couldn't do it. I'm not registered. But I would pick Donald Trump if I could, purely off the fact that he's honest. You know what he's thinking. I'm not saying that I agree with what he says. I'm not saying I agree with his behavior or his policies. What I'm saying is at least I know he's not lying through his teeth. And depending on what he does do and what he does say, you can plan accordingly. You could say, okay, he's for this, he's going to do this, he's going to do that. this is what I'm going to do to make sure my life is in order and intact. So he's not a career politician. He doesn't, it doesn't even seem like he knows how to lie. So for that simple fact, I'm more in favor of him than I am of her. Nike, I completely agree. You're giving me the choice of a turd and diarrhea. I completely agree with that assessment of the situation. It's two bad options, and I'm choosing to have to clean up a turd rather than have to clean up diarrhea. They're both bad, but one is worse. We're here at the Twin Towers Memorial World Trade Center. Now have the Freedom Tower up there, but this is one of the Twin Tower footprints. So Rubeline, thank you for the donation. You said you're proud of me, thank you, but yeah, I can't vote. I'm not registered to vote. I wouldn't waste my time going to one of those buildings and sitting in line to vote. It doesn't really change my life either way. But I'm more in favor of the person who's going to be honest with me. If he doesn't like you, if he doesn't like me, he's going to say, I don't like you, I don't like black people. Kamala Harris, she's not going to be so honest, you know? Julio. I appreciate that, Julio. David and GGA, president and vice president. I appreciate that, Julio. Yep, Suzanne, I completely agree. Either way, they're both going to take your money, your tax dollars. And that's the thing with Trump, too. I feel like as a business owner, there's a little bit more tax relief, you know? At least I'm not paying, or we'll have to see, right? Because we don't even know if that'll come to light. I don't own a big company or a big business. I'm a small, very, very small time business owner. But, you know, if he's for small business, if we can expect less in taxes, that's a plus. It's just ridiculous. We pay property tax like it's the land of the free, right? America is supposed to be the land of the free. But there's nowhere you could go and live for free. Even if you buy your house, you have to pay taxes, property tax until the end of time. It just doesn't make sense. The land you're born on, you can never truly own it until the day you die. Even once you die, your children will have to pay taxes until the end of time. Like, I don't know how the government sees themselves as the landowners that we must pay. We must pay them in order to live on the land we were born on. It doesn't make sense to me, which is why I'll never buy property in America. I'll probably never be a homeowner here for that simple fact. But at least he's looking to give business owners, local business, big business, a little bit of tax relief. I can appreciate that. Well, it's on purpose. Suzanne. It's on purpose. All of my condos, I don't own any property, but all of the condos are abroad because of that simple fact. It's cheaper. Like I said, $9 a month for maintenance fees, $8 a month for a maintenance fee. If me and my girlfriend ever get married, you know, I even then I won't be able to really own the property, but at least, you know, I'll be able to trust in the fact that I could buy property in her name, she could own it, and we could do some things together. But in America, I'll never own property for the simple fact of you never own the land. You're essentially paying rent to the government forever until the end of time. In Asian countries, there's no such thing as property tax. They don't even know what it is. What it means when you try to explain it to them, they say you're talking about paying rent. Like, they don't even understand the concept of property tax because you don't really own it. If I have to pay, you know, imagine if you bought a pair of Nike sneakers, and every month in order to wear your Nike sneakers, you have to give Nike $10. Do you really own it, or are you renting it? That's how I could put it in perspective. Nobody would buy a pair of Nike sneakers if every month you had to pay $10 to Nike. But in America, we kind of get tricked into buying property and having to pay property tax every month, but they call us homeowners and landlords. Doesn't make any sense to me. You never saw the towers, Ryan? Chad Ryan in the house. Appreciate you being here, brother. Yeah. In New York, when I was a kid, when I was a young laddie, a young gal in New York, there used to be a saying that kids would say to each other. It was like a yo mama joke. So somebody would say, like, your mom is so fat, when she walks between the Twin Towers, she gets stuck. It was like a big joke people used to say to call like somebody's mother fat. But look at the space. Look at the space between the two towers. So this is one of the footprints right here. And that's the other footprint all the way over there. So it was just a funny joke kids used to say to each other to insult, you know, little bad kids in the Bronx being mean to one another. But yeah, they were big. They were huge, guys. They were huge, the Twin Towers. I used to come down here with my mom, and they used to have a Krispy Kreme under us. There used to be a shopping mall under the World Trade Center. So we would come down here, have Krispy Kreme donuts. They made it fresh and hot. And then we would go to Barnes and Nobles. My mother would go to Barnes and Nobles with a coffee. I'd go in there. I was like a little video game nerd. So we would go to Barnes and Nobles. They would have the cheat codes for video games. I used to get all the cheat codes. Just come there with like a little notebook, one of those black and white school notebooks. Write down all the cheat codes, take it home. And then when I was playing the video games, Sega Genesis, Nintendo 64, you know, I'd punch in all the cheat codes. Freaky boys, freaky boys. We got a bubbly dump truck. I remember the mama joke, so short leg swing on the toilet seat. Yeah, little bad kids from the Bronx. Your mama's so fat, when she walk between the Twin Towers, she gets stuck. And then the whole class start laughing. Or they'd be like, oh, little bad kids. I own my land and my house, pay taxes yearly, much better than monthly. I hear you, blue to black. Not in NYC, yeah, New York is disgusting, man. The way they treat us. I don't know what they're gonna do when every New Yorker just has enough of it, and we decide, hey, like, you want New York? All you politicians, government, you want New York? All right, you and the illegal immigrants, you guys could have it. We're all moving to Florida, Texas, Vegas. I don't know what they're gonna do then. The city's gonna fall apart. There's already been an exodus. So many New Yorkers have been found to move to Florida and various other places in the States. It just doesn't make sense to stay here anymore. Unless you're rich, you're a billionaire, unless you have, even in New York, like, you can't just own a home. It's a liability. If I owned a home, it would have to be a multi-unit, it would have to be multi-family or a multiple dwelling with many places. I think I should come get a nice H&M shirt, guys. See if they have my shirts here. I like the long fit H&M t-shirts. I'm wearing one of them right now. The long fit. Can't really see. But you see how my shirt is so long? Long fit tees. Really only H&M sells them. But they're always out of stock. See if they have some here downtown. Your mama hairline go way back to slave. Those mama jokes get you into a fight. Nah, my mom told me at a really young age, she was like, you're not allowed to fight over people talking. She's like, if somebody says something about me, or somebody says something about you, or your dad, you can't fight them simply because they said something bad about us. She said the only way you're allowed to fight is if somebody hits you. That was the only acceptable reason to fight, according to my mother. So I adopted that. I need a nice black pea coat. This one looks nice. This gray one, long fit. It's like really annoying, guys. The things that I like are always the hardest to find. How you doing, boss? Do you guys have long fit tees?
You mean like long sleeve or?
No, like this one, like the long fit.
Ooh, no.
No?
No, we don't.
All right. Appreciate you. Thank you. Nope, guys. Like I just said, everything I want is always hard to come by. No long fit tees here. But he might be wrong. A lot of times they tell me that. I asked him, I'm like, do you have this? I go looking on my own. Wow. Why was he walking like that? What the hell's going on? Why are you coming behind me? He's got a little nice twitch to his step. Nice little pep in his step.
I found a few. What size would you want? This one's a small, this one's a large, but I could find different size for you.
Large
I
or
think it was
extra?
only small for these though.
For the black?
Yeah.
So no large or extra large?
No.
Alright, appreciate you, brother. Thank you. So no. What, you buying us? Yeah, why was he walking like that? He was walking so crazy. I'm not gonna lie, he made me nervous. Like that, his walk was like, it's creeping me out. But it's sick. Every time, guys, anything that I like, it's the hardest thing to come by in the world. It's a little bit insane, actually. Actually, it's probably best for us to go out and go in the other way. I gotta use the bathroom. See, you guys always think, every time I'm saving a cat, you guys think I gotta use the bathroom. If I gotta use the bathroom, I'll just tell you guys I gotta use the bathroom. And then I'll go find the bathroom and I'll use it. But you guys always think every time I'm saving a cat, I'm using the bathroom. It's not true. I'll just be like, guys, I gotta use the bathroom. I'm gonna go find the bathroom. What's going on here? We got a mini protest. Go Rock. Go Rock. Oh, Special Forces, Ranger. So we had another protest about to happen. Jenny in the house. How you doing today, Jenny? Dr. Maria in the house. No, we're in Lower Manhattan. We're World Trade Center, Wall Street area. Shout out Jenny, Dr. Maria. Who else did I miss? Nice evening walk. Just woke up. Not bad, David. Hope you're feeling good today. I am. We've got court Tuesday. Two court cases in one. I'm sure they're gonna say like they're giving me like a McDonald's deal, 4 for $6 or something. They're gonna say, oh, we're gonna give you 2 ACDs on both of these things if you take it now, and I'm gonna say no. I'm not taking any ACD or anything of the sort. You drop the charges, you dismiss the charges, or I'm not taking them. And if you don't drop them and you don't dismiss them, it's even better because I want my evidence. I want every body camera. Every body camera needs to be provided. Regardless, and when I speak to my lawyer, I did an email. It's actually just a, what is it called? It's a public defender from the, I forget what alliance, but he's been very professional so far. I'm going to tell him, regardless of whether they decide to dismiss the case or move forward to trial, that in any event, I'd like if the judge would mandate that the NYPD give me the body cam footage, because as we all know, they don't respect the Freedom of Information law, the FOIL request law in America. So hopefully a judge can order that for us, regardless of whether it's dismissed or not.
Then we just gotta get rid of the one.
Hubby at work still, Dr. Maria? That's good, though. At least you guys will get to enjoy the weekend together. My gal is still across the sea. I will not be seeing her until I venture back to Asia. "42nd Street" was the... Can't say words like that. I cannot say words like that. When I was there, not now, things have changed so much. Hello, sir. How are you tonight? I'm doing well. Feeling good. A lot accomplished this week. We've got Christopher Columbus Day coming up Monday. As I told you guys, and I put it in my community post, we finally got our press pass credentials. We now have press pass credentials. So what are the haters going to say? When they come in and they say, "David, you're not press. You're not press." And when they go in the comments and they say, "You're not press. You're just an antagonizer. You're a troublemaker." All these things they say about me, even though I don't consider myself an auditor. I've never said that I'm an auditor. I do audit sometimes, but again, we're usually walking around, and if oh my God, the bathroom is closed. That's ridiculous. Like, why would the bathroom be closed? And like, nobody tells you anything. Nothing says the bathrooms are closed. You just have to walk here to find out. She said go downstairs and make a right and on the other side. That's ridiculous, though. Like, wish you all the best. Thank you, Suzanne. I'll be back at work for 3 days straight without coming home. Wow, Dr. Maria. Shout out and love and respect to all our essential workers, especially during the lockdowns. I know they were working you guys crazy. Even my aunt, who was she was working in the hospital at that time, she still never received hazard pay, which I believe they're still fighting for. But it's just sad. Like, they not only do they call, they know you guys are essential workers, you guys are necessary. While everybody was staying home, staying in place, essentially just getting free money, you guys were in the hospital working away. and to not even give you guys, to make you guys have to fight over hazard pay. Again, these are like all the type of things that kind of entice me to get involved into auditing and cop watch and holding the government accountable. It's like the people that did work during that time, like why wouldn't you want to give them hazard pay? You call them essential workers, you know they're essential workers, you thank them for being essential workers, but you're making them fight for hazard pay? It doesn't make sense. Yo, while you out there, grab me a chopped cheese from General Aki. Is that the guy in Brooklyn? The Aki way? That guy? The Aki way. I never been to that place, but it seems I wouldn't want to go there. It's like too much of a hot zone, you know? Too much of like, damn, they strapped up, guys. I just found out from one storm to the other, my little cousin was in a coma. She just woke up. God bless her, Easy. God bless her. Sorry to hear that happen, but happy to hear she's awake. Hello all the way from London, England. What's up, Amy? Appreciate you. Thank you for joining us from the UK. Drum roll. What bathroom is David Davina gonna use? Drum roll, drum roll. I'll be right back, guys. What's up, guys? Sorry about that. I'm back. See, guys, I'm not bad. Even though I identify as a woman, I'm not gonna go in a woman's bathroom and make everybody feel uncomfortable and cause a fiasco. See? Not a bad gal. I'm considerate. Care about how people feel. So I use the men's bathroom, even though all the guys check out my butt and I know they want me. I still make the sacrifice. Check out this guy's gun. This guy's ready for Call of Duty. Best gal in the world. I don't know about all that, but I try my best to be a good gal. Try my bestest. Storm Trip Troopers. That was a good movie. Star Trip Troopers, right? That was the name of it. Top-notch movie. Yeah, Storm Trip Troopers. Wait, no, the movie with them fighting the bugs. Isn't that Star Trip Troopers or is it Storm Trip? Probably gonna get copyrighted for that music down there, but whatever. Yeah, Star Trip Troopers. I think this is the Brookfield Mall. Basically, it's the World Trade Center Mall, but they call it the Brookfield Mall. Remember last time we were here, somebody attacked me? I want to see if any of the people working are like the violent people who attacked me last time. This is where the is it wrong to say dyke? I don't think it's wrong, right? Like it's not a bad word yet. But this is where like the dyke girl, I think she broke my finger that day. The real Stormtrooper troopers had white suits on in Star Wars. If they had white on, it'd be like camouflage. Watch out of the special vest people. Nah, they're just security guards. If you have to ask, it's probably What are we gonna eat tonight? Should we have Domino's? I think I want Domino's. A little Domino's for your gal. Security guards dressed in camouflage. Just paying a very close attention to detail right there. Why is she sitting on the escalator? I've never seen that before in my life. What's up, homie David? Nothing much, brother. Taking a nice stroll through Manhattan. 7:49. Sure would be nice to visit and why. Again, it's nice. It is nice here. It's just, like I said, money and vibe. Like, you don't want to just be on the street too much and for too long. Everything's very expensive, but if you have the money, you most definitely would enjoy yourself. Make sure you have a nice driver, take you everywhere you need to go. I would say if you're a tourist, I wouldn't suggest you taking the train everywhere and all that. But then again, you're going to be stuck in a lot of traffic here in New York. I went live from Central Park before. We did that. Perhaps though it deserves a revisit. We should do it again. But yeah, I have done that before. Hold on, guys. I think I should go into the bank. Let's wait till they leave. Need to take some money out and transfer it into another account. What part of New York? Wall Street. I'm on Wall Street at the moment.
You're not in that stage of life.
Thank you. One moment, guys.
It's funny because I was thinking about this today, so I was like, I gotta be very yeah, that shit. I don't know when Netflix could start. Netflix $5.
Is that once they crack down on the Netflix sharing account, bro? Shit,
I boycotted it. So what is it like?
this month we got practice on Friday. Sunday, you got it. This Sunday, I'll probably.
Nobody come and rob me. I didn't take out a lot of money, I swear. Swear. There's no need to rob me.
Still come here, right?
Just tuned in, gang. Relax. Talking to me? New York is awesome, man. Not gonna lie. Appreciate that, Ranji. Even though it has nothing to do with me, it being awesome. Just as a New Yorker, I appreciate the compliment. Tony Sweets, what's up, brother? How you doing tonight? You cruising around the city? What up, G? What up, Jake? How you doing? Hope you had a good week and expecting a good weekend. Friday night NYC, yep. It is a Friday night in NY. I think I may go to Domino's, guys, to get some food, eat, and then go live from Times Square for a little bit. The Broken says New York is a cesspool. Mets versus Dodgers, Mets versus Yankees. Let's go, New York, all around. Have a nice subway series. They call it a subway series because you could take the train. You could take the subway to both locations. So like if it is Mets versus Yankees, you come to New York, you get your hotel. You could literally take the 4 train to the 7 train. You could take the 7 train to the 4 train. The 4 train takes you to Yankee Stadium. The 7 train takes you to Citi Field. So that's why they call it the subway series. A World Series subway series would be dope. It looks empty for a Friday night. Where's the toy store from Home Alone? I'm not sure if this is still the same store, but obviously the location still exists, but I'm not sure if it is indeed the same store. The same name, at least. Home Alone was one of my favorite movies growing up. One of my favorites. I must have seen Home Alone, especially Home Alone 2. Home Alone 2 when he was in New York. That was probably my favorite movie as a kid. Him meeting the pigeon lady, he was so scared of her. I just walked in a big circle for no reason. The only reason I did walk in a circle now is because I decided I'm going to take the bus. I'm going to take the bus up to 42nd Street, Times Square. I was going to walk, but I do have some obligations. I have a friend who just opened up a store, and she needs me to be on hand with her tonight. She doesn't feel comfortable being in her store alone late night, so I'm gonna accompany her for her overnight. Shift. I never seen The Elf. I've heard about that movie so many times, but I've never seen The Elf with Will Ferrell. I like Step Brothers with Will Ferrell and the other guy, but I never saw Elf. What are these people waiting for? Mercer Labs? Crazy line to get in here. What do they got going on? Mercer Labs, guys. What's this place all about? Anybody know anything? It seems like a hell of an attraction.
It goes till 11. We're good.
Home Alone 2 is everything, yeah. I loved Home Alone 2. Him being in the hotel as a little kid with a credit card, ordering pizza, taking a bath. I was like, wow, like everything I saw on TV, I thought it was possible for me to do as a kid, you know? I was like, oh, I could do that. If he could do that, I could do that. Dennis the Menace, also one of my favorite childhood movies. Dennis the Menace. It's a museum. I looked it up on Google. I appreciate you, Jake, if you're still in here. I missed your comment. You're headed into the bars, but you wanted to stop by, show me some love. I appreciate that, Jake. I'm here. Appreciate you stopping by, Jake. I just saw your comment. Thank you for dropping by before you head out. Definitely always helps. Always helps. You guys stopping in, showing love. I appreciate it, guys, truly. You're gonna stand right here on top of me. That means I don't need to stand there. Come and have myself a nice little seat. Ugh. New Rizzy. It is extremely expensive to live here in New York. Extremely. Can you take us to Roosevelt Hotel for a tour of the hotel? No. Roosevelt Hotel is now a migrant homeless shelter, or a migrant shelter. Regular people are not allowed in. You can only go to the Roosevelt Hotel if you're a migrant who illegally crossed the border and was bussed into New York. That's the migrant intake shelter for illegals, and they would not let me in. Yeah, Ron, it's not open to the public. You can't go there and rent a room. Yeah, New York is full of beautiful, beautiful views. Ugh. Day-to-day people, would you say New York is more Republican, Democrat as of recently? I mean, just notoriously, New York is Democrat, but people that I have known, wow, so this guy came and stood right on top of me. Like, his butt was almost touching my butt, so I walked away because it felt so awkward. But now he's gone. So if I'm not standing here, the bus will just drive right by me. So I need to stay here. Jojo, how you doing, Jojo? How was your week? How long have I been live? It says 2 hours and 24 minutes. That sounds about right. Probably 2 hours. It's gonna be a real short live. I have promised a friend I would help her. She opened a new store. She kind of wants me to be there late night to be like fake security. She's a woman. As you guys know, there's a lot of crime, migrants, violence in New York, so she doesn't want to be in her store alone. So I'm gonna go stay with her overnight. Probably gonna be doing that a lot these next couple weeks. Because she doesn't feel comfortable, she doesn't feel safe. Africa watching. Thank you, brother. I'm doing good, Jojo. This week was very busy for me. But I feel like I got a lot done. There's still like a lot more. One of the things I gotta do is like all the arrests that I recently had. A lot of times I was brought to the hospital and the police didn't give me any of my discharge papers. They kept them. So I need to find out what bills are where and see if I need to pay them and what. Because a couple of the times, the police actually call the ambulance. So I'm not sure. I don't think I'm responsible or should be responsible for those bills when they call an ambulance for me and I didn't request one. But I just want to, get in touch with the hospitals that I've visited, their emergency rooms, the ambulances, and make sure, they get paid or their bills are taken care of. Jojo with the donation. Thank you so much, Jojo. I appreciate you. I'm okay. Rest day tomorrow. Oh, L over R. I was so confused. Jojo was talking to you. I was so confused. Best Ninja Turtle movie? I like the Ninja Turtle movie where Raphael was on the roof and he was mad at all the other Ninja Turtles for whatever reason. So he went to the roof and they beat him up bad. All the ninjas, the foot soldiers, beat him up so bad, and they had that guy with the hockey stick helping them. And the reporter Rachel, that's my favorite Ninja Turtle movie. They beat Raphael was my favorite. He is I think he's the orange one, right? He is so angry and aggressive always. He is my favorite Ninja Turtle. Is that the first one? I think that's why I love pizza so much, guys. Even though I don't like anchovies, I was like, what the hell? I think I told my dad once, I'm like, can we get anchovies? I want to have anchovies like the Ninja Turtles. He's like, you're not going to like that. I'm like, I want it. He got it. He ordered a pizza with anchovies, and it was disgusting. I was so upset. I was so let down. I was like, how do Ninja Turtles eat pizza with anchovies? My favorite pizza is sausage pizza. Ralph is, who's the Ralph, Red, Ralph. The red one, he's my favorite. He's the angry one, right? He's the aggressive one. I like him. Even though it's not his nature and his character doesn't really suit my nature and character. I just always liked him. He always challenged the blue Ninja Turtle. The blue Ninja Turtle was the leader. He had good characteristics. He was smart. Everything everybody had. The purple one was the smartest. The yellow orange one was silly. The red one was aggressive. And the blue one was the leader. He had all the intangibles of everybody. I like the angry one, the red one. I forget his name. The red angry one, he went to the roof because he was mad about whatever he was mad about. And they beat him up and they threw him through the window. And then all the Ninja Turtles were getting beat up and they had to run and they set the house on fire. That was my favorite one. Jenny, have a good one. Safe morning over there for you, hopefully. Have a good one, Jenny. Thank you for tuning in, checking in before you head out. Have a good day. Ralph is red. So Ralph. I like Ralph. Ralph is my favorite. I wanted to cry when I was a kid. I was like, they beat up Ralph? Is he gonna be okay? waiting for the bus, guys. I was gonna walk to 42nd, but like I said, I have obligations tonight. I have to help my friend out with her store. I'm not even certain. I'm not even sure if I will go live from 42nd, or by the time I finish eating, maybe I'll have to go to her store and meet her. Let's see how it goes. Yes, it's very windy. Check out the trees. Flags. Very windy night here in New York. I was on GGA's late live last night. How was it? I was in the middle of something last night. I didn't get to see it. I know you must have been busy because I haven't seen you live. Yeah, I've had a lot going on in the past couple of days. A lot, JoJo, but hopefully it's alright, because this guy's back. It's alright, because when I go to Thailand, I'll be able to relax, chill out. I won't have to stress over anything or worry about anything, you know. Take care of everything I need to take care of before I go. When I go back to Thailand, I'll just be able to chill out, relax. How long will I be in Thailand? I don't know, anywhere from 8 months to a year. 8 months to a year. We're gonna do some, like, every 2 months. So I go to Thailand, I stay for 2 months. After 2 months, I have to leave, like, no matter what. So I will take you guys on a trip with us. We have Japan penciled in. We're gonna go to the Philippines. We're gonna go to Vietnam. Maybe Australia. What's wrong with this? Why does he keep coming to stand behind me and then walking away? Like, I keep thinking, okay, if you're gonna stand and wait for the bus, like, we don't both need to stand together. Stranger danger. Why is this bus taking so long? Again, guys, we're downtown New York City, Wall Street area, financial district, World Trade Center. It's kind of like a mishmash of a lot of different districts. Wall Street, World Trade Center, financial district. I must have just missed the bus because it's taken quite a long time. bus off in the distance. I think it is. Chopped. Has anybody ever had chopped? One of my friends, she was telling me it's good, but she's bougie. Can never trust a bougie person's opinion on something. Anybody in here ever had chopped? Is it good? Nope, never had it. Never heard of it. Yeah, everybody, go check out Loyalty Over Royalty's channel. Yeah, bro, don't leave me. He gave a beat from deep. What do we have here? Who's laughing now? Dims panic as Cam falters and Trump pulls ahead. Yeah, we have to pay for the bus in New York, even though we shouldn't have to. It's so dirty and filthy.
Next stop, Church Street and BC Street. Transfers available to the 1, 2, 3 and E trains, NJ Path, Sin 1C, Sin 33C, Sin 3C, Sin 4C and X27.
Alright guys, I am going to end this here.
This
Everybody,
stop is Church Street and BC Street.
please go check out Loyalty Over Royalty. Upcoming YouTuber. Let's get him.
Next stop, Church Street and Warren Street.
Have we got him?
Transfers available to the 1, 2, 3, A, C, E, R and W trains, N9, Sin 33C, X27 and X28.
Have we gotten to 100 subscribers, Loyalty Over Royalty? If he hasn't, please let's try to get him to 100 subs. If you guys don't mind. Do you have to pay for the bus? We are supposed to, but almost nobody does. Hello from Turkey. Thank you for joining us, Umar. Miss my lives. I'm gonna try to be live more often, but I now have a lot of obligations, and being that I want to leave to go to Thailand, there's a lot of things I need to get in order first. Definitely Loyalty Over Royalty. Whenever you're ready, let me know, brother.
This stop is Church Street and Warren Street.
I'm always
Next
down.
stop, Church Street and Chamber Street. Transfers available to the 1, 2 and 3 trains, N20, N22 and Sin 4C. This stop is Church Street and Chamber Street.
I'm always down.
Next stop, Church Street and Worth Street. Transfers available to N20, Sin 1C, Sin 33C, Sin 3C and Sin 4C.
I'm always down to support a fellow New Yorker. No, the speaker is just so annoying. So annoying. Like, it's just shouting in your ear. But, yeah, guys, I'm gonna end this here. I want to put in an order for my pizza before I get there. And if time permits, if I have enough time, I will definitely be going live from Times Square, but I'm not sure if I'll have enough time, but I'll try my best. Did you cut your hair or did you go bald? I cut my hair. I cut it.
This stop is Church Street and Worth Street.
But alright guys, I want to thank you guys. We got up to 40.
Next stop, Avenue of the Americas and White Street.
We got up to 45 likes. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. It's Friday. I'm sure everybody's got plans for the evening. Gonna go out, have a good night with your friends, family, partner, loved ones. So thank you to everybody who was in the building. Jojo,
This stop is Avenue of the Americas and
you're
White Street.
always the best, Jojo. Thank you so much.
Next stop, Avenue of the Americas and West Broadway.
I'm gonna try to go live regardless, even if I go to my friend's store. Maybe I'll go in the back room. I think Trump had a rally today. Maybe we'll dive into that.
Please exit through the rear door.
So yeah, if I don't go live from Times Square, maybe I'll go into one of the back rooms, chat it up with you guys for a bit. But if I don't see you guys, thank you for everybody who tuned in. Jojo, love you as always, and you guys have a good night. Everybody go check out Loyalty Over Royalty. Corvette Girl, thank you. What's up? It's good to see your face. Thank you, Marcus Graham, appreciate you, brother. Thank you for joining the chat and being here with us this live. Suzanne, thank you. You've been very lively in the chat tonight. Thank you for
This stop
joining
is
us.
Avenue of the Americas and West Broadway.
Umair. Let me check you out, Umair.
Next stop, 6th Avenue and Grand Street.
Oh no, that's you. This is your first time here. You must have a very similar name to somebody else. I thought I saw you around before. But it says this is your first time with us. But thank you. Alright, bro. Be safe. Thank you, Ron G. Nike. Says peace out. Thank you. Thank you for being with us. Alright, guys. Have a good night. If I don't see you again, I may see you guys again. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night, guys. Might be live again. I might be. Moses Muhammad. God bless. Thank you, brother. Marcus Graham, thank you. Loyalty Over Royalty, thank you. Everybody have a good night. Corvette Girl, Jojo. Everybody. Thank you guys.
Hello, all customers. Affairs